What's up, everybody? Before, you used to have to watch us with one of these right here, but now you can see us right here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, X, whatever platform you choose, and now on Whatnot. But we've got some new knives for you today. Let's go in and do some shopping. Now, when you come to the store, you can actually visit 3 different levels, 108,000 square foot of showroom space, and do all of your shopping here. We're gonna start upstairs here and make a little trip over to purchasing so that we can pick up some of the newest new knives that aren't available just yet. Keep out, employees only. Oh, hi. Hey, look. Nice cuddly skeleton. He's big boy. Now, Tom, hey bud. Well, you sent me a message that said we've got some new stuff.
K-bar.
Ooh.
That's one special. And I got a couple LT Rights here.
LT Rights.
Coming out Friday.
Nice. Hey, Josh, what are you carrying today? Have a good day. You never know what or who you're going to find in purchasing. Let's go get some more stuff. All right, so folks, we're here at our custom shop counter where we do custom engraving in store on all kinds of different stuff. But we also have a lot of our import and American made stuff here, including this new brand to us, Copper Shed. And they've got all kinds of little fidget spinners. They've got carabiners, they've got bottle openers and pry tools. And we're just going to grab a couple of these. We're not going to grab a ton of them. But you just got kind of a small view of those, but we're going to grab a couple of these to show off on the show. They've also got some really cool slingshots down here. These are really neat. Custom made yeet yeet slingshots. I think Isaac needs one of those. So we're going to grab a couple of these and we're going to show them off to you guys. And we also have a new CRKT. No, it's not this one right here, the world's largest M16, here at the world's largest knife store. No, but we've got another one right over here. Let's go take a look. And this one was one that caught my eye because I had not seen it yet here in the store. But that's a really cool one, so we're going to show it off on the show today too. Lucas Burnley design. Let's do it. Now, to the back cave.
All right, I guess we're ready for the show.
Yep. Looks like we're all ready for the show, and we'll get every...
Why did we go get all of that if you already had it out?
I got it all ready for you, boss.
So, oh.
We've got some new knives, some new non-knives, and what do you want to start with?
Well, let's go with a non-knife.
I love it. So this is the new next torch right there, the K40. Max is going to be 700 lumens, and this one's got some really cool features.
We will have a better camera next week. Get ready.
Yep, we got a new camera. We just haven't put it together yet.
It is not like this.
We have to assemble it.
There it goes.
So this is the K40, 700 max lumens, and it's got some really neat features. It's coming in at just $19.99. It's going to be that clear housing.
Do you know the features?
I do.
Okay.
So, yeah. So, first of all, it's going to have the clip right here, and it's also got the loop in the back end. It's going to come with a lanyard as well.
That was one of my favorite things about the new, not to trash on this brand by talking another brand, but I'm liking the pocket clips on smaller flashlights now.
Yes.
The Phoenix introduced that.
Phoenix adding that to the EO6.
How useful it actually kind of is.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. And so this one, here, it's hard to explain, but if I tap on this, so this is a dual button right here. You can see 2. One's got the beams coming out, and then one's just a line. So if you tap the top button here, it's going to light up. That's the max output, and it's going to go down in intensity.
Maybe that's why our camera don't work anymore.
Probably so. And then if I tap on the other button, it's going to be a strobe right there. But then if I hold the other button down, and this is the cool one right here, if I hold the other button down, then that activates the UV light out the side. And so you've got the UV light right there. And we can see what all kind of stains Isaac has on his hands. A really cool feature set right there, and it has a red light. And it has
It's concerning.
there we go. I actually didn't know that it did that. I'll be honest with you.
Here's the box if you guys wanted to see what its packaging looks like.
Yep. So that is the next torch right there. Keychain flashlight, 1995.
700 lumens in that size is pretty good.
Yeah.
I think like your phone flashlight's like around 60. So,
Yeah.
For those who say I'll just use my phone flashlight, this is a big difference.
This is a big, big difference. So,
but it also kind of gives you, if you're trying to step into that flashlight world, that's where I was at because it was like, oh, I better get the biggest and the best. You don't need the biggest and the best all the time unless you really just want it.
and a lot of companies have come out with an entry-level flashlight. That's also USB-C rechargeable as
Perfect.
well. So an entry-level flashlight at an entry-level price that has a lot of features packed into it, and I think that's fantastic. And then another one that's kind of new but not really new, this is the first time we've had it and actually had it stay in stock, is going to be that CRKT right there.
Hello.
Hello. I'm going to see this right here. So this is going to be the Lucas Burnley designed squid right there. In the
I'm going to call it out
I
now
guess
before the
denim
comments.
micarta.
Yes, I have dirt in my nails from working outside. Sorry.
Yep. I mean,
Sorry.
I've got them in my hands from.
There are. Go
Changing
ahead.
spark
There's
plugs
some
and
people
spark
that
plug wires.
it bothers.
Yeah, there are some people it bothers. And, you know, it's funny because in the comments, we get one or the other. Some people say, oh, this guy with his perfectly manicured hands doesn't ever get them dirty. And then we've got other people saying, oh my God, clean your nails. That's so disgusting. And I'm like,
Well, for
sorry.
your information, I planted 100 corn plants yesterday, and I just didn't get the scrubber out. So
Yeah.
sorry.
And for me, I do have some still left over because I've been changing coil packs, plugs, and plug wires on 2 different vehicles over the last couple of weeks. So some people do real work at times.
I mean, I think a lot of times
Good for
people
you if you
think
don't have to, but
when this turns off, I think they think we just like go over to have a little cot over here and just sleep and live here. We have lives. We have families. We have people
And-
we love and care about.
we also have
And we
broke
love you,
shit
care
that we
about
have
you.
to fix.
Yes. yes.
So this is going to be the squid, Lucas Burnley design. This is the button lock version.
I love the squid. I've
And-
given this as gifts to a lot of people, but the metal one, this is
Yeah.
the button on.
And this one is going to be the like almost like a denim canvas micarta right there.
blue
The
jean.
handle. Really cool, really nice looking, feeling, and operating knife. That was coming in at just $53.95. So a great EDC knife.
And it is not assisted, in case
No.
you were wondering.
It just pops out there that good.
Yeah.
Even with Isaac opening. It's
Well, traditionally the squid does come with assisted, so if you were wondering, this one is all
Right.
And it's just a perfect size. That's good.
oh man, you will.
Yeah.
Now, we're going to talk about some exclusives that we got going on and some really cool new stuff. I do want to talk about this one because we have made some upgrades to an exclusive that we've had, our K-Bar Nesmuk. So this one is custom Cerakoted by Liberty Bell Firearms. So K-Bar Nesmuk Custom QUVS Camo Edition.
Exactly.
I've never known how to pronounce that, and I've heard multiple people pronounce it different ways. The KUIU.
I call it camouflage.
There we go.
And if
so
you're lucky enough, you can see it.
Liberty Bell Customs did this Cerakote for us. It looks fantastic. Those are going to be $179.99. Now, other than that, it's going to be the same concept. So
No, it's a K-bar.
Yep. Full tank fixed blade.
That's 2 weeks in a row I've got you on that one.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, you have. Next up, we've got the newest release from Benchmade right here. And this one is the Dacian. And we've got 3 different versions. And I've got to say, I am really digging this knife.
I like
It's
that
a
blue
great
one.
Yeah, this one looks.
They're
fantastic.
unique sheets too. I don't know if you want to
They
take
are.
a moment on that, but they're very unique compared to what you would usually get.
So it is going to be a custom molded Kydex sheath with a leather outer. And I believe the Kydex, and I am correct, I just realized this. So the Kydex is just this front part right here to accommodate retention, which is then riveted onto or inside the leather part of the sheath. This one really shows up, I guess, the contrast between the Kydex and the leather right there. And that Kydex only goes down a little ways underneath the sheath back here. And that's going to allow for really great retention, but then you also get the protection, the look, and the feel of nice leather as well. And we've got, like I said, 3 different versions. We've got the 2 different coated blade versions. They're all in Magna Cut. This one's going to be the all blacked out version right there with the black canvas micarta, Magna Cut on the blade, steel, nice drop point blade. And then we got mine and Isaac's favorite right here is going to be the brown canvas micarta.
I'm going back and forth. I think I like the one in your hand, but let's throw the bronze.
Yeah,
The bronze
I do like the bronze hardware on this one. That's going to be the blue canvas micarta with the bronze hardware right there. And really cool embellishment on the rear.
Yeah, nice little touch.
Rear screw
Almost
right
kind
there.
of like a bullet.
Yeah, that is what it kind of looks like. Yeah, and non-coated blade on this one because I mean it is Magna Cut, so it doesn't necessarily need to be coated for corrosion resistance. And these are all coming in at 300 across the board. And don't know for sure, but hopefully we will have one of these to take with us.
Yeah, this will be fun. If we do our yearly annual, I guess we can call it annual now, right?
Yeah, our annual.
Bushcraft Island Showdown.
Yep.
We might mix it up a little bit this year and do some mountain action stuff with it.
Bushcraft Mountain Showdown.
And we've sent out some emails to companies asking them what products they would like us to use
and feature.
And we're going to figure them out and see which ones we like best. So, that's one of the good things about our channel is we're actually going to take this stuff out and we're not just telling you to buy it because it has the best steel. We're going to give you advice. Like we might say, get a D2 if it's going to be something that you need to beat.
Yep.
And easily be able to sharpen at the same time. But maybe not something you want to keep outside all the time. They're
right.
But that's why we test this stuff.
And we're going to put them to the test and show how they perform in different scenarios and get perspective on maybe a best use philosophy on each one. And it gives us a chance to show you guys how they perform and how they work out in the field. That way you know going into it, and you can make a better informed decision when you go to purchase. So that's ultimately why we're here and why we do this.
And it's not just knives. We'll be testing flashlights, solar panels,
all kinds
battery
of stuff. Yeah,
battery
banks.
But is it a bank or a generator at that point? These things are huge.
Battery banks. Yeah. I technically I don't think they're technically generators, but because they're not generating power, they're just storing it.
I'll just say this: the industry of battery making has come a long ways.
The technology is outrageous.
Yeah.
Now I do want to show this one off because this one's really cool, and I'm excited for this. So this is the Ultratech Cell Shade in ZBP. This is the urban. Actually, this is not considered Cell Shade. This is considered urban camo comic strip is what they're calling it.
Close enough. I'll take it.
And this is in the Ultratech Zero Blade Play. So this is the ZBP version right here. No blade play right there whatsoever. And this is the first, as far as I know, at least the first one that we've gotten in, that is in that kind of comic book Cerakote, but with the Zero Blade Play. And I've been waiting on one of these to come out. I think this is a really good play for them. And this is also in their signature series. You're going to have the ceramic ball there. You're going to have the glass breaker on the back end. You're going to have that adjustable Zero Blade Play system in there.
And it's still got that easy, what they call dual fuel
Drive system and the crud cutter right here. You can see those grooves right there allowing you to cut through the crud. And,
I would say that the new trigger on that thing took it from a 8 to 5.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know how we love our scales around here.
Just arbitrary.
We didn't disagree, so
No, that's because it was funny. So this one's coming in at $5.94, and I'm really excited to see that. That type of Cerakote work takes a lot of work.
And if you want to see how they do Cerakote, not this, we didn't get to do that, but we have a video.
Yes,
Pretty cool.
a factory tour that we did with Microtech.
Just type in Microtech.
SMKW.
Maybe Tour. You'll get it.
Yeah.
Not TOO.
TOUR. That one.
You'll figure it out.
We also got some new knives from Reate right here. This is the PL7. Now, you've probably seen our content from either Blade Show or SHOT Show where we covered these. This one was one that I was really excited to see. Really great action. This is going to be a pivot lock.
These are the same. Yes.
Yes. And just going to be different colors.
Same
now.
price?
Yes.
Wow.
Now, I will say we've got a ton of different colors. I obviously didn't bring all of them up here, but I wanted to show off a couple of different colors. One being that really cool micarta right there. The red and black micarta on that one is absolutely gorgeous.
And I like the ano on the hardware.
Yeah. Yeah, they did a fantastic
Even on
job.
the lock.
Yeah. And that's going to be a Nitro V blade with the belt satin finish. And I had to show this one off because the company makes us. We have to show off all the JG10 stuff with the black coated and all the PEI or Ultim scales because nobody actually buys those, but we have to show them off because they tell us we have to.
Show it for 5 more seconds so we can get that extra bonus this week.
Yep, that's exactly what I'm doing because I always listen to people in the comments when they tell me what I should buy and what I shouldn't. I don't take personal preference into consideration at all. So, it's me being salty. So the cool thing about the Ultim scale version is going to be that you can see all the functions of it. So you can see how the lock functions right here. You can actually see the lock bar sliding in and out and engaging with that pivot right there and locking that in place. And then on the back side, you can actually see the lock itself right here within the pivot operate. And hopefully I don't drop this. We've also got some new bushcrafters that are coming out this week, or actually last week, now that you're watching this, from LT Wright. And we've got a few of these on hand, so we should be able to accommodate all the customers. I am absolutely in love with all of the bone handles that they're doing, and we specifically requested a lot of the bone handles because they are just gorgeous. LT is doing such a phenomenal job in their shop getting these made. So this is going to have the G10 black liners. And you can see it's nice and thick there. Got the brass pins, full tang fixed blade. This one's in 01 tool steel right here. Scandi grind. We all know how much I love a Scandi grind. And I just love the simplicity of that bushcrafter right there. It is a gorgeous design. It's super ergonomic and it feels great. And with those bone handles, it just looks so classy. And then it's obviously going to come with the nice handmade leather sheath that's going to have the slot for the fire starter. You can put whatever fire starter you prefer in there. It's got the drop leg sheath, or you can just thread your belt through right there and have it riding nice and high and tight. I love that. That one's coming in at $254 right there. And then at $199, we've got the other bushcrafter, which is going to be the double red matte micarta right there. So this is going to be the same knife overall.
Sorry. I am just all in the shop.
And Isaac's arm right there. It's going to be the same knife overall, but it's just going to have the different handles right there. So going to have the double red micarta handles, matte micarta. Again, 01 tool steel on the blade right there, and going to have the really nice 90-degree spine. That's one thing that LT does as good, if not better than anybody else, is going to be that 90-degree spine. Absolutely love that. Love the way he does it. And then again, with the nice leather sheath. That one's coming in at $199. And we've got, like I said, a few of those available, so we should be able to accommodate all the orders on those. But pick them up quick because they are not going to last long. They never do. They never do.
Oh no, that's why I was ruining the shot. I didn't even get to see it good. I had wanted to
Touch it. That, speaking of touching it, that's that's definitely right up your alley right there. That is
Why is this
yeet
up my alley?
It's yeet approved.
Okay.
It's yeet approved.
That's
It's up your yeet approved alley.
Just over carrying these around every day. This is right up my alley.
So this is going to be a bottle opener, is what that is.
Yeah, it's very unique. You put it in like this, and
And you
yeah, very
crack it open. Crack open a cold one at the end of a long, hard day. Going to be a nice pocket worry stone. You're not going to forget it's there.
Yeah, it's it almost looks like it's yelling.
Wow. That one's coming in at $85. That's a solid hunk of brass. This is by a new vendor that we picked up called Copper Shed. They've got a lot of really cool stuff. And one of the things that really, I guess, caught my eye that brought up memories for me was the little mini finger skateboards that they have that they're making out of like
Those are
copper
cool.
and brass and stuff like that. So this is all by Copper Shed. And then we've also got this little jug, I believe is what that one's called. Is that right? Yes, jug. So they've got the Juggernaut, which is the bigger version that's got the bottle opener on it. This one's just going to be the smaller pry tool. It's also going to be
That looks a lot like LT's.
compatible, kind of, yeah. It's also going to be compatible with a pocket clip. Right there you can see that you can add on after the fact. But you can see it has the screw holes there. But nice copper accents on the front. Overbuilt as all get out, and I love it. I think it's really cool. It's going to be a nice pry tool, a nice conversation piece, and a nice keychain pry tool too. That one's coming in at $100, and you got to look at, you know, all the detail and stuff that goes into that. Now they do have lighter weight tools. That one, these two in and of themselves are going to be a lot heavier duty.
You're gonna feel them.
You're going to feel them. But they also have some lighter weight titanium stuff. They've got, as far as their larger pry tools, they've got some in titanium and aluminum. They've got a lot of different versions available. So check those out. Those are all on our website as well. We will link to all of the Copper Shed stuff in the link in the description down below. It's all going to be on that one landing page. And then the one last knife we've got to show, and this is the only one we've got left. So we wanted to show it off because of our buddy, Bushcraft Kelso. And this is his design from Tops that we've been talking about for the last 2.5 years. So this is going to be the Wood Nymph from Tops, full tang, fixed blade, $10.95.
Full ting.
Full tang, fixed blade, tang. G10 on the handles right there, $10.95 carbon steel on the blade. Really simple, really small. Great neck knife carry or belt carry, either one.
And I'm going to tell you, this is a knife designed from somebody who actually does things in the bushcraft community on a daily basis.
Yes.
And so this is coming from somebody who likes to whittle, who likes to fiddle, who likes to...
Somebody who lives the bushcrafting lifestyle.
So he
day
thinks
in
that
and day out.
this works really good for a lot of his projects
Yeah.
he does. So
90% of the stuff that he does, he's like, I don't need some big knife. He's like, oh, there's something that he's made from his Wood Nymph. He has actually made all kinds of really cool knickknacks and stuff like that right there with his Wood Nymph. Made it entirely by whittling it
that's really
with
cool.
one of these. So really cool stuff that Bushcraft Kelso has been doing. Like I said, that's the last one of these that we've got. So whoever ends up with it, you're a lucky soul because I wanted it. Greg said I couldn't have it. So there's that. That is all the knives that we've got on today's show. And what are you carrying?
Well, let's start with Greg. This is what Greg's carrying.
An Opinel with a nice leather slip from Silverbeard, EDC. And which Opinel is that? The Great Smoky Mountains Opinel right there. The Great Smoky Mountains National Park Opinel. Really, really cool series. If you haven't gotten one of these yet, they are really, really neat. And they have actually teamed up with Leave No Trace on this project so that a portion of the proceeds from each one of these knives is actually going to help Leave No Trace. A wonderful initiative to help us
continue to care for and practice courteousness when out in the wilderness.
Blah, blah, blah. Don't start forest fires. Anyways, what I'm carrying is... yeah, I found this in a stash of my grandfather's things. And I thought it was really neat. And I don't know if it's anything really that special, but to me, it's from family and it's bright and shiny.
Exactly. And that is the most important thing because, I mean, our families impart a lot of our tendencies on us, whether intended or not. And, I mean, having that from a family member is a very meaningful piece. I've got a few knives that are from my grandfather and my dad that mean more to me than any other knife in my collection, and I wouldn't let them go for nothing in the world.
Probably not worth that much either.
Right.
Yeah.
And I mean, a lot of their knives were the same way. I mean, they didn't always carry really expensive. They never carried really expensive knives at the time. But
so, what expensive knife are you carrying today?
If I gave you 50 guesses at what I'm carrying, you would not get it.
Do I know you have it?
Yes, maybe. You
Well,
probably don't remember that I have it because I've had it for a while.
Is it a fixed blade?
Medford 45.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Our Bounty Hunter exclusive Boker right here.
I actually gave mine to Don.
So
He's a big Star Wars fan.
this one, I actually bought two Boker. I can't remember what the model of this one was. It the Strike or
Yeah, that
I
sounds
think it
right.
was the Strike, something like that. Outside automatic. So the one that we had for our exclusive was, I believe, in 8CR, if I'm not mistaken. But I wanted the blade to be in D2, so I bought one in D2, and I just swapped out the blade.
Swap.
And I also beefed up the spring on it as well, and did some little trickery tuning on that to make it pop like I wanted it to, and also had the blade engraved at our own custom shop, which we took you by at the beginning of today's show. And no, we are not having a earthquake. That was just ice.
The most important thing at the end of the day is cuts. We carry it.